Hello, everybody. My name is Scatter. Welcome back to Divine Journey 2. Before we get into this today, I need to say that I somehow didn't even notice that there was a separate quest here. Now, I do think, doing this Twilight Clock, this probably should be like, precedent to this or whatever, but there's this quest here, and it doesn't unlock. I looked, and I was like, oh no, there's quests for all the memory cards, even the big one. So I went ahead and I made another one just to get the quests done. Apparently, I'm going to need this when I get a handy bag, which will be not too long from now. You don't need like the really big one, but whatever, it's fine. We got it now. All it is, everything auto-crafted, so it was just like 20 minutes of waiting, so not too bad. But we're caught up on the quest, and now all we have to do is enter Eden. Okay. Interesting. So we're just here. I won't bother waypointing this just because we can always slash home. So let's check out the quest here. I have no idea what we're meant to do here. 32 advanced ender alloy is really good. If you're playing on a server, make sure command blocks equals true. The custom dungeons use command blocks. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Not a concern. Craft an Eden chunk out of Eden gems, out of Eden fragments, possibly out of Eden souls, but maybe these are just drops. Yeah. Okay. That'll summon the sunstorm. Okay. And then find a large Eden temple structure and explore it. Go through the top section first. Find a way to gain access to the maze below. Sounds good. Okay, so yeah, so wait, let me look at that again. So summon the sunstorm. That's inside this. So we should get the sunstorm. We should get the Eden chunk first because that summons the sunstorm. So it's going to be this and then this. Then that is going to lead into all the rest of the chapter. Oh, that's going to be one of those big temples, I imagine. Oh. That's insanely loud. Let me turn that down a little bit for you. Yeah. Let's see what's up here. What's this over here? Cool multicolor blocks. What are these? Eden lamps. Oh. Sunstorm spawner. Alright. Okay, that's where we get... Okay, Eden souls just drop from regular mobs, I guess. And then these craft into these. So how many of those do we need? I think 25, right? Because each one of these crafts into one of these, and each one of these crafts into... Yeah, so we need 25 Eden souls. So I can probably just farm those up from most of these mobs here, right? So let's just do that. This is a really good looking... This is another Divine RPG dimension. And I have to say, my expectations weren't great following the whole Icica thing. But this dimension is really cool. It has some unique mobs, and that's cool. I know Icica also did, but I don't know, I didn't really like them as much. They were just kind of annoying. But here, I mean, they're also annoying, obviously, but like everything in Minecraft is. But they're cool. And then, the skybox is just a solid cyan. But something about it, I like the color scheme. Like, it's obviously not, it's not Aether, it's not, Twilight Forest levels of, fleshed out. But I do like it, I have to say. And like I mentioned last time, I believe it's going to be daylight all the time here. So we'll have to bring our solar panel setup in here. Not that we really need to, but I mean, more power is better than less, of course. And probably do that after we kind of finish up with the dimension, just to kind of symbolize... I feel like it's undeserved before then, which is definitely not true, but, I would rather just stick to getting everything we can from here first anyway. So, how many of those souls do I have after dealing with this onslaught? 28. Okay, that's plenty. That's plenty. Let me just get you. Okay, so we're going to have to go back home and craft up. Just grab everything there. Craft up one of the sun... Soarer, something like that. Okay, it looks like the Eden souls are used for a few things other than this. So I will not use them all, but I will use enough. So there's our Eden chunk. We should be able to head back in and get to exploring this temple. Okay, and we get another one for free. Cool. Not sure what else they're for. After killing the Sunstorm, make sure to surgically remove its heart. Sounds good. Okay, where was that temple? There it is. So it said you enter at the top, right? And then find your way through at the bottom. Go through the top section first, gain access to the maze below. I love mazes. Should be clear by this point. I so love mazes. I'm so glad that they're such a common mechanic in this mod pack. So there's the Eden Stone. I cannot break that. Okay. Find a way in. Can I jump on it? Nope. Is there going to be like a button somewhere? This looks pretty... I don't know. Like there's not much going on, you know? What's this? It's just a flower. Oh. Oh, did we find our way in? Possibly. This looks pretty dilapidated. But not particularly mazy. I mean, I guess it looks kind of mazy. Maybe this is the top section it was talking about. Got some Eden trees. This is pretty trivial with the jetpack, but those are some cool looking chests. Eden chests, okay. Industrial leather and ender rope. That's actually really good loot, I think. Not that we deserve it because we just flew over this whole thing. But it is what it is. They gave us the jetpack. They knew what they were doing. Okay, so there's... This is like the entrance, I assume. Okay, so maybe this is what it meant by the top section. Because I guess the maze is probably down there. So this top maybe is not going to be what we're doing. I'll have another poke around in here and see if I can find anything else. It's like this library section here. Oh! I think I may have just found it. Maybe back at the top now the door's open? No, that would have been really cool. So I don't know what that lever did, but would have been cool. But oh well. Maybe this wasn't open before. You have a lot of health. Oh, some more chests. A spawner. Ender infused stick. Okay. Just loot everything we can. I don't know if I'm kind of in the right place. Was that 8 chunks? No, it's 8 gems. Still pretty good, though. Still pretty good. Okay. Was that door not open before? Maybe it was. This is a really... I mean, even outside of it seems pretty maze-like, to be honest. So this is where we just were. And this is that lever. So I already... Oh, wait, are there more? Maybe I'll just do all of them. Oh, maybe that was not open before. That is really good loot, though, I have to say. It's like, not so much as to be, you know, totally game-breaking, but it's stuff that is really inconvenient to get. What is this? Material, I wonder. Or this, that's molten obsidian. Okay. What do we got there? Twilight stone. This is just a wall outside, I think. Yeah. That's there before. Okay, I don't think there's anywhere else to go in this section. It flicked the 3 levers. Maybe that's done something now. Let's have a look. So that's like the main entrance. There is this upper bit. Maybe that like middle, not quite upper bit is where I need to go. Let me just check in here again. There's nothing except for you. Okay, I still can't get in there. Maybe there is just a hidden lever in here as well. That would be weird though, but then what else would open this, right? I mean, it could be anything, I guess. Staircase. Okay, let's go to this middle level. There are 3 blocks here. Maybe that's like the 3 levers I had to do something with. But then what else could be in here that you just like go around and that's kind of it, isn't it? Oh. Something opened up. Something opened up. Hey, nice, nice. This is cool. This is really cool. I gotta be honest. Okay, now is this whole thing gonna be dark and you're gonna make me light it up. It appears so. Okay, so let's just get through this maze. I'll use my standard maze tactics, I suppose. I don't really care for lighting up the spawners because I can just kind of ignore them. Oh. Is this where we want to be? We're going up. We went down to get here. Now we're going up to another level. Oh, no, it's going up and then down. So it's a multi-level maze. I don't know how to get down this ladder with this jetpack. Okay. Okay, just some loot. Not great loot. But I'll take it. These textures on like the blocks on the walls and the floor and stuff are really good. I like them. I think this whole area is really impressive, to be honest. And it gives me a lot of hope for what Divine RPG has to offer in the future. Because, like I said, after Icica, I wasn't feeling super good about it. But now I am. Oh, here we go again. That's probably not where I want to be. Is there anywhere else to go to? Oh, there is. Okay. Is this another ladder? No, it's just more loot. Okay. Well, that's good. Like, the bonus stuff like that, it feels like it's worth my time. I don't feel like I've wasted my time by going to get that loot, which is always good. I hate feeling like I've wasted my time, as most people probably do. Okay. The ender rope is great because that takes like 2 industrial leather each. That's just a crazy thing to give me. And thankfully my armor is good. I hope I don't run out of torches anytime soon. Even though I probably will. Maybe I'll be a little bit more sparing with them. Okay, this looks like another like full section of the maze. Yeah. Right? Okay, well I kind of lied. Oh, very narrow section of the maze. Gotten a little bit claustrophobic. Okay. It's opening up again. Yes. Okay, I mean the torches are good for, if nothing else, like figuring out where I've been already. Which is probably not, news to anybody. Put some of that away. 17 torches left. If I had known that this was going to be something I would have wanted, then I probably would have taken a couple of stacks rather than just the amount that I have. Get me out of here, please. Thank you. This is something, but it definitely looks like I found another area. Oh, step down. That's a new mechanic. I feel like I'm being like flung up in the air because I'm like activating the jetpack when it wasn't on before. Or maybe I'm just like getting an insane speed boost from something. Well, this is certainly a maze. Okay. What's through here? I have to say, like, all the areas look really unique. Like, I'm not going anywhere where I'm like, oh, yeah, speaking of unique areas, geez, okay, this is definitely what we want. Now, I realize I forgot to take my gun, so this may be a little bit tedious, which is unfortunate, but next time I'll remember. Not sure what else there is to do in Eden. This might be it, actually. Just killing this boss, but you get out of the way first. Okay. Now, once you're ready, press this button to summon the Sunstorm. Wait, what? I thought that's what this was for. When used on a Sunstorm spawner, you can use the same location multiple times. Okay, well, I guess we can, like, respawn it. Is that... Okay. That's just Glowstone. Eden door. Okay. Let's, Alright, Sunstorm. Okay, so that took him down to 95, maybe like 100 hits here. That's looking good. How do you like that? That's not really doing too much to you, which I guess makes sense if it's a fire thing. Okay, he's down. I think this is going to be pretty samey start to finish, so I'll just cut here. Okay, just about got him. And there we go. So a lot of this can go away. We got the key. We got some hearts. Very cool. So I guess the key can unlock this, right? Drops a key. So what is the key doing for us here? What have they been hiding in their temple? By taking this, I will cast an unholy curse to this beautiful holy land. Maybe there's a reason this was so highly protected. Ooh. Unholy essence found in Eden dungeons. Alright, what is this going to be for? The statues. So I guess if we need... Oh, wait, there's only 7 statues and it gave us 7. That's awesome. That's really cool. And there's a bit of stuff here that, you know what? Let's go ahead and loot it. It's like not super valuable, but especially the diamonds are still like not... We're not post-scarcity on diamonds. We're post-scarcity on like everything else, but not diamonds quite yet. Do I have room? Yes. Okay. Okay. Wow. Cool. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. Assuming that's kind of the end of Eden. We have the Eden hearts. We get some Eden ore, which is cool. Not sure what that's going to be for. But then in order to make some more progress into this kind of bottom left area, we have to get through Abyssal Craft to get back over here. So let's head back home. Get some of these ender cores as well. Very cool. Let's head back home and see what we can do with that. Okay, well, we made it home safely. Because of course we did, because we have /home. So let's see what is up with Abyssal Craft now. So we can make the stone pillars, which we could have done before with the monolith stone. But really what we just did with Eden, with the main thing it looks like is the unholy essence, right? And then you can get all 7 of these statues. Gather up 1 of each. Make sure you're making the real ones and not the decorative ones, okay? And then the potential energy temperature. Okay, so we're making Cthulhu and we're making Azathoth and we're making a bunch of cool stuff. So, yeah, okay. So, at Abyssal statue. So there are a bunch of different statues. It looks like we're mainly going to be making the ones that do use this unholy essence, right? So let's bookmark all of those. And I guess these are the decorative ones, right? Yeah, okay, well, I mean, it says make sure you're not doing that, but it really wouldn't be the end of the world if you did, right? It's not like they're super resource intensive, but yeah, so it looks like each one is going to need a Shogoth flesh and an unholy essence, 3 monolith stone. We have 32. We need 21, so it should be fine. And then we need some stuff, so empowered void, steaming Restonia, advanced ender alloy, Fluix pearl. What else we got? The enhanced ender alloy, which is the tier below, empowered glod, and raw squid. I'm actually like more worried about the raw squid than anything else, which we do have enough of. So I think we should be able to go ahead and make all of these. So there is that one. There is Yog-Sothoth. There is Nyarlathotep. Here is Azathoth. And we do need to make some of these Fluix pearls, which are pretty easy. Actually, no, they need Osmiridium. What the hell? I did not realize that. Okay. Just make a bunch. So 4, right? 3, 4. There's Azathoth. There's Jizahar. Hastur. We need some empowered glod. Can I autocraft this, like, start to finish? I don't know if I'm autocrafting some of that stuff, but we'll teach the machine how to eventually. All right. Hastur, and then finally Cthulhu. And I hope I didn't mess anything up. There we go. Gotta catch them all. 16 Corallium ore. And now, so we can make it, looks like, the Necronomicon. So using the statues, craft the Necronomicon. It won't consume the statues. Okay, that's good. So then you hold it. So the Necronomicon is actually like a tool for the mod and not just a book, it seems like. I have used a little bit of Abyssal Craft before, but it's been a very long time, and I didn't get super far into it, so I really don't know much about it. But let's have a look. Necronomicon. So use all the statues. Oh, a shadow gem. Shadow gem shard, shadow fragment. I don't think I have any of that. Oh, I do. Well, I don't have enough. Certainly don't have enough. And then 9 of these to make this. Is that the only way to make that? It is some mob loot. Crystallization. I probably can't make the... Oh, yeah. No, definitely not. Not before blood magic. And then Staff of Rending. Okay, but we do have some Darklands nearby. Visit a Darklands, Plains, Hills, or Forest biome at night. Capture a shadow beast or shadow creature and powered spawn them for more. So that's interesting. Powered spawner is not something that I've gotten into yet, but I think it's something that we can get into, which is going to be, yeah, mob farm time here. So it requires flux thruster. Let me go ahead and make one of these just so I can take a look at the quest for that. Flux thruster. I'll just teach you how to autocraft all this stuff, I guess. Well, that is an insanely annoying craft. Wow. You know what? Maybe I will just leave that for a while, because I don't think I super need the powered spawner right now. Maybe it would be useful. Maybe it would be good. It's hard to say. The powered spawner for the imps would be good, so then I wouldn't have to keep doing this. It is fun, though. But yeah, I guess I'll wait for nighttime and go check out the Darklands. And all this beautiful sunset over what I believe is a Darklands biome. I'll let it get a little bit darker so that some stuff can spawn. And then we'll head over there. So I have a couple of soul vials. I'll capture a shadow beast and a shadow creature, which I believe I've seen underground as well. I don't think they're exclusive to Darklands biome. Although it could have just been in Darklands biomes underground. That's probably more likely. And if we do end up, I'll farm them for a night. If I end up getting enough for the shadow gem, then cool. If not, then I'll set up the powered spawner, and then either way, I'll have them in the soul vial for when I need more in the future, and I won't have to go farm them again. But let's go check it out. So here we are. This is still Mengelin. Darklands Highland. So just to make sure, that was one of Darklands Plains, Hills, or Forest. There's no way Darklands Highland doesn't work for this, though, right? Like, it's Darklands still. Yeah, Shadow Beast here. There you go. How tough are you? Well, you're very annoying, and maybe I'm out of liquid meat. It wouldn't surprise me after that dungeon. What are you going to drop for me here? Oh, you just dropped one right away. Okay, cool. Yeah, so definitely going to have to set one of those up in a spawner in order to, like, get more of those when we need more. Not sure quite what they're used for. Stone Tablet, that might be a... We might have to set this up sooner rather than later, but... Maybe I should just spend some time there solely to farm some up tonight. And then we can check it out in the morning. And I think that is, in fact, what I'm going to do. So let me grab some gold nuggets here. I'll put these away. And I should have a lot easier time this way. Let's go. All the way over here. Yeah, there we go. So I don't know how lucky I got there. I don't know how rare the shadow drop, the whole shadow gem drop is. Probably pretty rare, to be honest. So I'm very thankful for my luck. However, I don't really see any more. Maybe the farming tonight plan was maybe not such a good one. Hard to say right now. It's full of dark stone. Makes sense. Okay, well, I'll just hang out here and just kill him when I see him. Of course, the sword has looting on it too. Yeah, I guess I'll farm up some of this stuff. Or is it a better use of my time to just go ahead and make the powered spawner? I'm not sure. You know what? No, let's just go back. I'll make the Necronomicon right now. And when we need more shadow gems, then I will just make the powered spawner. We can set up automation for all those things with, like, filling with glowstone and whatnot anyway. I just kind of don't want to, but you know what? Sucks for me. We're just going to have to do it. So that should be everything we need, right, for the Necronomicon. Let's just have a look. Right, just a book and the shadow gem. There, so these don't get used up. Very, very nervous that something's going to go wrong with that stuff all the time. And we got some more shadow gem shards back. So cool. When holding a near abyssal statues, potential energy will burst out of the statues and into the book. Now, do they have to be on... First of all, do I even want to do that? And second, do they have to be on the pedestals? Maybe and maybe not. Increase the range your statues can transmit potential energy from. So no, but we probably want them to be. So it wants us to make 4. I feel like I want to make 7. But we have just barely not enough. I can autocraft these, though. I'll just go ahead and make 4 for now. Maybe they're not super useful. I mean, the monolith stone is pretty easy anyway. But there we go. We get some back. Now this, Corallium infused stones. So craft up 4 Calarium infused stones. Smelt them down into pearls. Okay. Okay, so Darkstone and Dark Solarium we know how to get. Corallium gem cluster. This is from Corallium ore, right? So what's the best way to get more stuff out of this? Looks like... Wait, flux anodizers. Is this hard to make right now? Not at all. Is this literally just gain additional output? That's really good. Like, it's not the highest we can do. But, I mean, I could also just enrichment chamber it, honestly. Or sag mill it. Can I pulverizer it? I can. Okay, let's just pulverize it. Because I already have the thing set up for that. I may already have enough of these gems to do this, but whatever. Okay, there we go. And it should be plenty fast. Very cool. Yeah, flux anodizers, it seems cool, but I mean, like, ultimately useless. I guess for stuff like ores, if it's like smelting directly into ingots, that's more convenient. Let me just have a look quickly. Oh yeah, you get 3 from some stuff too. Yeah, so I mean, I see the appeal. I imagine it uses more power maybe too. Yeah, additional energy. Well, anyway, that's not what we're here for. So it's just these. And I'm pretty sure it was in a 9, right? Pearl, Corallium pearl. Is that not what it wanted? What is this called? Corallium pearl. Yeah, Corallium infused stone. Yeah, so 9 gems. And we can get some of this. Let's just go ahead and get 20 dark stone. How many of these does it want? 4. All right. Okay, there's our 4. And now to get the Corallium pearls out of it, what is going to be the best way? So we can smelt it for 1. Flux anodizers will give us 2. Flux anodizers actually, speak of the devil, is going to be the only way to double this. Now, is it worth it? I think so. Yeah, let's do it. Luckily, at this point, pretty easy to craft. And then that's just an augment for the redstone furnace, so we can go ahead and temporarily slot that in and throw those in there. Very cool. Now, I hope that worked. I can't imagine why it wouldn't. If we go ahead and look for pearls, we have 8. Great. Cool. Okay, and we get some more Corallium ore back. And now, so there's a couple ways we can go. Transmutation gem. Most notable for being able to make the Shard of Oblivion. This is a 10-use crafting item. Oh, that's a big ritual thing. Okay. So we probably need this stuff first. Okay. Useless without a Necronomicon and explained there. Right, so we need some of this stuff. So I'll go ahead and craft these up and then look at how they're actually used. Okay, so it turns out 2 of these things do need another shadow gem. So I think it's a good time to go ahead and get the powered spawner set up, which again is an insanely annoying craft. And you also have to make this spawner from RF Tools, which is a quest, which I will make sure this time to actually do, but then it needs more of these circuits and then all this insanely annoying stuff. But the annoying part is that I need to set up auto crafting for like all of these components, but like once it's done, and then it's done, and then it won't have to be done any more sun crystals. I don't know if there's a way to auto craft. I'm sure integrated dynamics can do it for the amount I need right now. The cool part is, even for stuff that I'm like, oh, it's annoying to auto craft, I can manually craft it. Once I have all the patterns put in, I can just try to make it, and then it'll tell me how many I need. I can go make those, and then it'll be done. So very cool. I just have a lot of tedious pattern work to do, and then we should be good. Okay, most of this stuff is done now. I at least have enough auto crafting to do the RF tool spawner, which, as far as I understand it, is pretty annoying to actually set up. So I don't know if we're actually ever going to be using this one now that we have access to the powered spawner. So like I said, it's just reporting here. The only thing that's missing is 2 sun crystals, which, like I said, can probably be automated with ID, integrated dynamics, but I'm not going to be doing that right now because I don't think I'm going to need a super high amount of them. But yeah, so we'll just go ahead and make that. I'll take it out and grab the quest. Not sure how long it's going to take. Oh, it's done already. All right. Well, there's the RF tool spawner. Again, ostensibly a very useful item, but not going to be using it too much. I'll take the mob grindium here, I guess. Yeah, you can automatically spawn some creatures into the world. You need to set up like lasers to point at it, and then like you need to feed it certain items. Like, it's really just not worth it, to be honest. Now for the powered spawner, there's a lot of stuff here. Missing 68. I taught you how to make prismarine shards. What the hell? Wait, I'm insanely stupid. Look at what I did. I put the pattern into the chest instead of into the interface, and it just like it went back into the system because it would have spit it out because it thought it was a thing. Yeah, look at that. There you go. Okay. Wow, that's really funny, actually. Okay, you go in there. So now you know how to make prismarine shards. And now what do you need to make the powered spawner? So pretty much just all this stuff. Now a lot of this stuff, the stuff that uses the soul binder, I mean, I can't automate, right? Well, I mean, I can. I can't automate like collecting the soul vial stuff. But I can automate beyond that, and then maybe if it just tells me like you just need to put a soul vial with an enderman in here, then that would probably be fine. So I'll get that set up as well. And then for these things down here, the glowstone elevation unit, the cryotheum coolant unit, those need to be filled with These need to be filled with the stuff from the fluid transposer, which needs to be filled with stuff from the magma crucible, right? So it's kind of weird. I don't know if there's a way to do this with one ME channel, because I know usually you can have like an ME interface and you can just always have stuff in it. Maybe you can like pipe it out. Let me see if I can get that set up, and I'll see if it works the way I want it to. So here's what I'm thinking, right? You can put the magma crucible down here, fluid transposer next to it, right? And if I have the ME interface here, is there a way to like filter what can go into that when or anything? Because like if I just say, so I want glowstone to go in here, so I should be able to do something like this, right? Extract and insert. But then the glowstone is also going to go in here is the issue. Right? And I hope that it just automatically kind of doesn't do that, because glowstone doesn't usually go in there. Does it? Wait, if it does, then this is never going to work. No, there are no fluid transposer recipes for that. So I should be able to do something like this, I hope. I don't know how smart these machines are. So can you get pulled out of there first of all? And if so, I mean, I guess you can't then. So you can get more in there. You can get as much as you want. Shift scroll. But it looks like there's not a way to do what I want here. So I think I'm just going to have to do it with an export bus. If anybody knows if there is a way to do what I'm trying to do here correctly, because you can kind of see the gist, I think, I hope. If anybody knows if there's a way to actually do that, please let me know, because I don't know, but I'll have to set it up with a couple extra channels, which is not that big of a deal in the long run. Still getting all this auto crafting set up here, but I did want to point out that when I do the auto crafting for the soul binder, first of all, it's not fully auto because I'm going to have to go click the enchantment thing. I don't know if there's actually a way to fully automate this machine, but also what I'm making a point to do here is, even though you get the empty soul vial back, I'm taking that out of the processing pattern because I don't want my ME system to think that this is a way that it can make soul vials. Right? I think that makes sense. So even though this may end up like making extra soul vials if it's going to like reuse one, and now it can't reuse it when it would have otherwise in the same like recipe, I think that's totally fine, because otherwise it's going to get messed up by thinking that that is a way that you can actually sort of manufacture soul vials. But regardless, I think that we're pretty much almost done here, maybe, hopefully. So if we take a look at powered spawner here, what do we still make? You don't know how to make signalum plates. You still need to... Oh, it's not... It doesn't tell you which one it needs. That kind of sucks. But then there's a couple other things it needs to actually know how to autocraft. Okay, cool. We're in the home stretch here, I think. Okay, at this point I have autocrafting set up for almost everything here. It's just the soul vials, which, as to my knowledge, can't be automated. And it's annoying because it doesn't actually tell you which ones that it needs here. So I think I have a solution for this, just so it can... No, because I was going to say I'll make a pattern where it takes like the soul vial and the head, but then if it needs the head, then it's like, how am I going to know? Because it's not going to say, like, I guess it'll just say that many heads are available, but then if it needs the heads for something else, which I think this may need like zombie heads and stuff. Yeah, it needs 2 zombie heads, so like if I need a zombie in a thing, how am I ever going to know? So it's really annoying. I mean, if anybody has a good solution for this, then please let me know. I guess I'm just going to have to go through the recipes and figure out what it actually wants here. Something else that's worth pointing out here is that I did set up the induction smelter with some recipes here, but the induction smelter is kind of notoriously bad with automation because like if I'm making 2 different things at once, like if I need to make hardened glass and then make that into hardened Enderium glass, then the input will just clog up with 2 ingredients that don't smelt together, or even worse, smelt together into something else. So I think technically the best solution here is to make a separate induction smelter for everything you want to craft. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to hope it goes over well, and if it goes wrong, I can manually fix it. But yeah, just to my knowledge, that's best practice. Once again, if there is a better way to prevent this from clogging other than making separate machines, let me know about it. Well, I went out and got the required soul vials, and the machine is still telling me that I need just as many as it did before, so I'm thinking it just doesn't work with that. So what I'm going to do here instead is just remove the soul vial component of the patterns here. And this is going to be really annoying in the future. For now, I know that this is going to be what I need. But in the future, I'm just going to have to make the thing and then keep an eye on the soul binder. And if it freezes up, I'll just have to go get the required soul, which is insanely annoying. But whatever, it works, and it's going to have to work this way. So with that, we have everything. It's a fair amount of resources. It's not that bad. I think it's generally fine. But yeah, I'm just going to have to keep an eye on this soul binder and make sure to fill it up with the right stuff when it needs it. But other than that, let me just make sure this is working the way I want it to. Okay. Where's my zombie at? Okay. Other than that, I will see you when we have the powered spawner. So it looks like the soul binder will actually only accept soul vials that go with the item that's currently in it, which is good for automation. I was thinking maybe like the best thing to do would be to maybe just keep a thing of like a bunch of different ones and then just pipe them in all the time. But then like you run into weird stuff where if there's nothing in it, will it take anything? It will. So then I guess that wouldn't really work. Maybe this just isn't meant for automation. I don't know. Sad. This guy has found his way into a predicament. Well, the powered spawner is pretty much done, but we're stuck on scheduled for a few parts here. Now, I have had this happen before with AE2, but I don't remember what's causing it. I don't remember how to fix it. Hopefully canceling and redoing will do the trick. I'm not confident, but I am hopeful. So let's go ahead and cancel. So as a reminder, that's not going to waste the time that we already spent or anything like that, because all the things that are crafted are still in the system. They don't just get, voided. So it has most things here to craft. Maybe it was just too big of a job before. I don't know. We're still stuck on scheduled for some of this stuff here now. I don't know. Is it Oh, wait. There we go. That's the issue. Okay, well, that should do it then. Right? Yes, we just need to put some bats in some things. Bat. And bat. Okay, cool. So that should be then our powered spawner. No? Yes? No? I know there is a quest for this. Oh, I didn't get the thruster out. Ugh, that's annoying. Just make another one, I guess. Are you going to be really annoying about it? You don't know how to make Constantan gears. This is so much stuff to make again. But this is probably used for some things later. It's used for at least some things later that I'll need, so it's not like it's going to go to waste. Okay. People keep asking me, Scatter, is it really worth using your limited time of your ever-shortening lifespan on this one chance you have on planet Earth to make all these items just for the quests? To which I say, do you hear that little jingle? Do you see the green check mark that you get when you do them all? Of course it's worth it. So there's that one. One Elevadium ingot, definitely worth it. Not really. The powered spawner. Yes, okay. So auto spawn soul vial, bind it to a broken spawner, rebound broken spawner with the powered spawner in an anvil, and then place the powered spawner down, put a capacitor in it, and provide it the power. Now what I'm wondering is, can you reconfigure the powered spawners? Because if you can, then I'm thinking, so you need a lot of Enderman souls in order to do that. So I'm thinking maybe just get a bunch of Enderman in the powered spawner first, like make an Enderman powered spawner, get maybe a bunch of them. Although I have enough left over now to make another powered spawner, I think. And I mean, if I'm going to make another powered spawner, this flux thruster is going to get recycled for that. So that's fine. Yeah, so I will just go ahead and make this one the shadow creature one, because that's what we need expeditiously. Now, what I'm going to do, because I like the mob crusher for this, what I'm going to do is just dig out an area. Much like this is where my old farming station was, but I'm not going to use that farming station anymore, so I'm going to use this area for it. I'm going to make it underground a little bit so it's less disruptive, like that one over there. And we're going to just put as many powered spawners as we want down there, and then that'll be the mobs that we kill. And then, so for now, it'll just be the shadow creature, but we can add anything we want. And this is a really good, now that we have powered spawners, that's really good because we can get pretty much anything from mobs, which was one of the more annoying sources to automate before, including imps. Hey, I guess I don't need to torture these guys anymore, which is fine. But let me get that dug out and set up, and then we'll finally wrap up here today. Okay, so what we got to do first of all is take a broken spawner. I've used this one here, the Forsaken. Not sure what that is even. However, I had the most of them, so I figured it was the most worth sacrificing here. And I will use the Shadow Beast to turn it into a spawner for Shadow Beasts, which apparently is going to take a while here. Okay, we're just about done. Let me see if I can grab it before it gets pushed into the ME system. Okay, good. So this is a spawner for Shadow Beasts, and then we combine that with the powered spawner in an anvil to change the type of stuff that it can spawn. So that's powered spawner. There you go. Powered spawner and Shadow Beast. Yeah, it says it right there. Cool. Okay, now, like I said, I don't know if you can change these after the fact, but if we can just reuse this one powered spawner whenever we get like enough of a particular thing, that would be great. If not, then that's fine. Let me just close off this wall here. We should be good to go. So, I mean, not the most elegant setup, but that's fine. I guess it doesn't need to be dark in order for this to happen. So spawn Shadow Beast, spawn capture. Oh, this is how to automate the soul vial stuff. Cool. Well, cool. Actually, if it works like a regular spawner, I guess it would have to be dark, huh? Well, I can change this into dark. Oh, no. It just works. Awesome. Okay, so, yeah. Well, I guess with that, we're going to start getting our shadow gems. Yeah, look, there goes one right now. Very cool thing to not have to worry about. Okay. Awesome. Well, today was a pretty good episode, if I do say so. We cleared out Eden, at least as far as I know. Not sure if we're going to have to be going back there in the future, but it seems like no for now. And got our first powered spawner set up, so very, very cool. No space found. Really? How's that? Oh, I guess it's not an issue. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, with our newfound shadow gems, then we will get into making all these pedestals and stuff for the Abyssal Craft rituals. But for now, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. And I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.